got your bling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Why did I start at 5?
Oh.
3, 2, 1, go. Hey, Grumpy here for the last season, or the last game of the year for the Detroit Lions on Fifth Quarter Roar. If we're going to start off, I was going to fist bump Josh. I'm a little out of it. Miss Tammy and I took a quick trip to Kill Devil Hills early Saturday morning. We stayed the night there and then drove back today. So Grumpy's a little out of it, but that's okay. I think we can do this. All right. We got the victory over the Minnesota Vikings. So we'll crack open our victory beer. And we got some fresh bling. Josh and I got the old school logo with my bling. Josh has got his bling. I didn't take a sip of my beer, but that's all right. Like I said, Grumpy's a little off today. I moved the tiki from the shelf down to the desk. Tiki's lit. Football helmet, my miniature helmet, is here. And then Tiffany, for Christmas, got me a garden gnome that has a Detroit Lions hat, and he's got a little football. So when they win, his hat will be straight up. When they lose, I kick the hat over to the side, and that's how we'll indicate that we lost. But let's with all that there, that mess there, let's go back to the game. The final results for the season are 12-5, like I predicted earlier in the year. The 5 losses weren't the teams that I picked, but that's okay. We were still 12-5.
Ooh!
And
fuck! I'm watching another game.
And we went into the playoffs. Knucklehead over here is currently watching the Dallas-Washington game because if Dallas loses, that helps,
and the Eagles.
And the Eagles lose, that helps us get number 2 seed, and that means all the playoff games except for the NFC Championship go through Ford Field. So we got our fingers crossed on that. I don't know if that is actually gonna happen, but hopefully. Anyway, we still got number 3 seed. We'll be hosting a playoff game next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we want all the games to go to Detroit.
Well, yeah, we do, but it may not happen. So, once again, he didn't want me to read any stats from this last game. He said we won the game, and it's the last game of the season, and we won. There were a couple of injuries during this game, and I knew that when Dan Campbell said he was going to play the starters, that if some of these guys got injured, that the commentators would be like, oh, woe is the Detroit Lions because Dan Campbell went and played everybody instead of sitting the starters because he was out to win this game. Instead of sitting the starters and getting them ready for the playoffs. And me, I'm like the football players. Let them go play. Sorry that they got hurt, but
man, we got backups on backups on backups.
We got playmakers on top of playmakers on top of playmakers.
We'll be all right.
Okay? How did this game end for those people who didn't get the pleasure of watching it? How did
interception.
Interception again on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we have playmakers. So if somebody gets hurt, somebody else steps in and they make plays. So we have, like I said, we have playmakers on playmakers. Is that game really that interesting?
Yeah, they're fucking rolling down the field.
Who's that? Washington?
Yeah, they're rolling down the field,
dude. Oh, sugar.
They're rolling.
Oh, sugar.
Like, they're driving, man.
Okay. You got anything to say about the game that we just saw?
I don't know. We may have to do another one after these games are done.
Okay, we can.
We'll see how these other games go, and then I don't know. Good game. Hopefully, we get the number 2 seed. We'll see if we get the number 2 seed. If not, we got number 3, and we'll probably face Matt Stafford.
That's probably how Rams are coming into.
Yeah, if both these teams win,
the Rams will come in, and we'll take on Matt Stafford.
Yeah, I think we're gonna beat them.
Oh, what you could hope for is Matt Stafford, first playoff game. Second playoff game, Philadelphia Eagles. Matt Patricia's their defensive coordinator.
Uh-huh.
And then we go beat up the 49ers.
Yep.
Right. Go to the Super Bowl and take on the Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
Jim Schwartz is their defensive coordinator. Matt Stafford was our old quarterback. Matt Patricia was our coach before Dan Campbell. And Jim Schwartz was, how many coaches ago? 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So that could be poetic justice, but that's just me wishful thinking out loud. So there you go. So with all that being said, let's toast again to our victory today. And if these 2 other teams win, we'll do another 5th quarter roar about that. Mm-hmm. Celebrate a little more. If not, we'll see you after our first playoff game.
Let's go.
All right.